Hey YouTubers, this is Auto-X-tacy coming back at you. I do apologize, it's been a while since I've done any videos. I've been having computer problems for several months. We're back up and rolling again. This time we're running at 1440p. I find the frame rates and the overall game experience to be more enjoyable than 4K. So in this video I'm going to show you how to get to the Yela Drug Lab. I would like to give a shout out to Bob Mitch from Synchronizers and Law of the West. Both of these gentlemen made videos that I learned a few things from their videos. I did, however, try to follow it. I got lost. It didn't work for me. I had to figure out my own way, and so I'm sure there's probably some others out there getting lost. And that's what this video is for. It's to help y'all. Here we are. We're in All-Star. I'm not starting at Grim Hex. To be honest, I got back into the game. I haven't been playing a whole lot because of just really waiting for the 3.5 patch. And object container streaming, and now we are in 3.3.6, and the game's running fantastic for me now, as you can see in the video. So yeah, I actually got back into the game. I didn't even remember how to do much. I'd forgotten so much. People starting at Grim Hex, I'm like, where's Grim Hex? And so it was very awkward for me. I'm like, start from All-Star. I know where All-Star is. So, I mean, I know where they're all at now. It's you know, rusty, getting back in the swing of things. Here's the 300i. It's a neat little ship. It's real nice inside. I like it. It's a lot faster than I did this with a Constellation. I did it in a Hammerhead. It's so slow in those that I was like, you know what, I'm going to take it in a fast ship just to make the point. And so yeah, in this video, I just did this footage. I actually forgot to make sure my mic was on, so here I am doing a voiceover. We're just coming out of All-Star. We're going to jump to Yela. What I want people to understand in this video, and it took me a little while to understand this, because I was coming in kind of like all noobed out all over again. You can come at Yela from any direction, from any location, and you can still get to this drug lab. You just need to learn how. And what you're going to do is you're going to look for specific landmarks. It doesn't matter if you come in from Grim Hex, if you come in from Selin, if you come in from any other location. Once you get to Yela, you're looking for these landmarks. And look here. Okay, see, we just came from All-Star, and it's rare, but I'm actually looking at the exact landmarks you guys need. And my cursor's going to go around them. You're looking for that big white peninsula right there in the top of the screen. I'm going to actually go up. There you go. You're looking for the peninsula with the slash. You're looking for the 3 little islands. Okay, there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's the big peninsula with the slash. Okay, now right there is a lizard's mouth in the geography. That's what you're looking for. That's another landmark. And I think I do zoom in here in a little bit. You're looking for that lizard's mouth, the 3 islands, the peninsula, and there's another one right there, that alcove. That alcove is key. Those other landmarks just help you find the alcove. Once you find the alcove, right there is the drug lab, right where the cursor's at. That right there is the drug lab, and I'm going to show you that. And see, I can find the drug lab from space because I know what these landmarks look like. But it took me a few hours across a couple days to really find all these landmarks. You can't use the outer markers in space because they're always moving. You can't use in relation to the planet. You can't use the sun, you can't use the other planet, you can't use the rings, they're all moving. Okay, so here we are, we're going to fly down, and I'm just going to go quiet here a bit because we're just going to fly down and show you that we could find the drug lab from space with those landmarks. And once you know those landmarks, you can come at Yela from any direction. You can jump around the auto markers. What I usually do is I jump to like OM4 and then Grim Hex if you need to. Sometimes you can get it right from OM4. And sometimes you need to jump to one of the other markers like OM3 or OM1 because of the rotation of the planet. But the point is just jump around the planet turn and look at the planet and look for these landmarks. And you can find these landmarks in the dark as well. And I believe at the end of this video I show you, I turned my gamma up to 100 because it's a lot easier to see in the dark that way. I just leave it that way. It's actually something I'm hoping they fix, because I'm noticing changing your gamma that way, it changes the gameplay experience in the dark by quite a bit. It may even be able to give you an edge. I'm not really sure. But in this case, it does help us find what we're looking for here on Yela. And yeah, we're just flying down at full speed, full burst, full boost, afterburner. I do like the 300 series. My first ship way back in the day, gosh, it's one of the early alpha versions, what, like 2.3 or 5 or something. Whenever the 325 first hit the game, that was my first starfighter, and I got so used to that thing, and I had so much fun with it. And then they started dropping like the Super Hornets and the Sabres and all these other ones, and I didn't have the money to get into those. But what I did find is later, when I did get the money, I was like, oh man, like the 300 is so agile. It's like the Gladius. It's just so agile that you get used to that. You fall in love with the ship. And now they've got, not this one, I think the other one. This is like the entry model. I think the 325i now, it's got like a size 4 on its nose. I mean, it can totally compete. It's so agile too. It's the really cool ship. Okay, so here we are. You can see I've not changed the heading. We're still heading down on the same heading from way out there in space. Zooming in, showing you, still heading to the same point. See, there's the alcove. You can see that alcove more and more. And from space, it looks like water, but it's not. It's actually a cutout in the, I think it's a mountain range. But it's so clear to see from space. It's such a great landmarker that once you find that alcove, you know directly south of that is your drug lab. Because it's easy. If you look off to the left or off to the right here, you can see there's a whole set of mountains and craters on the right. It's easy to mistake those for your mountain range that you want, but those are all wrong. But when you find the alcove, you realize, oh man, just south of that alcove is where I really want to go. And right now, we're high enough up that you can see that mountain range, that little mountain there for the alcove, or for the drug lab, it's big enough, it's distinct enough. You can see it's got a real shape from space that you know that is the mountain range you want. Yeah, see, I'm showing you the cutout there with my cursor. See, it's not water, it's just a cutout in the mountains. But yeah, just south of it, you guys will see, we're heading straight to the drug lab right now. Just be careful when you do your drug lab runs. Don't spend all your money. I actually come out of one, I don't remember if it was yesterday or if it was earlier today, but I literally was, I spent like the last bit of my money, and then I came out, and then I pulled the ladder out, and as soon as I pulled the ladder out, I died. Like, right there at the ladder, I died. And it was just, I don't know if the ladder killed me, or I don't know what the heck happened, but I died. I don't know if someone shot me, or... You gotta be careful going to the drug lab. It can be pretty nasty. Expect ambushes, seriously. Keep your eyes open, and what's funny is, I don't know if I have footage on that. I have footage from several other things I did. I might be able to see if I can find it. I actually left a guy alone in the drug lab buying his goods. He was parked there in an Avenger. And I pulled my pistol out and I'm putting it right to his head. He doesn't know it because he's in the council. And I'm all waving it around at his head and I'm like, okay, I'm going to have mercy, so I'll leave him alone. And then I back up and then straight to the left. And he backs away from the terminal, turns right and runs right out. Never even sees me. And so then I run out behind him after buying my goods. And I'm walking up my ladder, or the ladder just starts coming out. It looked like it hit me or something, and I just die instantly. So I don't know if he seen me and shot me, or... I didn't see anything on screen, though. Actually, I don't think I have footage of that, or I Okay, so here you can see, that is the mountain range we were looking at from space. But if you look, there's a huge crater right there on the right, where my cursor's going around right now. But that is not where the drug lab is. And you might think it would be there. It's like a huge crater. It's a perfect spot. That's not it. Where the drug lab actually is, it's on the back side of that mountain, that crater area right there. Right there where my cursor's circling. See, we're just going to fly right over that big crater. We're going to go to the back top right part of this mountain range. Right down in there is the drug lab.
Landing gear deployed.
See here? And look, scout around. When you're coming in overhead, look around. You know, be pressing your Y key and stuff, looking for targets. Because this is a prime site to be ambushing now, because lots of people are coming here in order to get their drugs. It's just aspirin and good over-the-counter stuff, kids. Okay, just say no to drugs. Just say no to Tide Pods. Pharmaceutical grade sold here. That's what it is. So yeah, like, watch yourself when you're landing in here, because this is a prime location to get shot. And actually, here I press open door and then open ladder because I wanted to see if I could get out on the wing. And that's when I realized. There we go. I walk over, I squat down. I'm like, okay, this is cool. I can use my ship as a perch. And that's when I realized, oh wait, I don't have my pistol out. And then I checked my weapons and all my weapons are gone. And so I'm like, what the heck? So I gotta go and buy another weapon. I don't know where my other one went, really. I don't. I should have a limited edition arc light pistol or something. It's gold. I should have had a couple others on me, a shotgun, a sniper rifle, but I don't know where they went. But they're not there, so I'm like, all right, time to go. I don't have a gun, but I can't defend myself if someone gives me a hard time right now. I got to just get in, get my stuff, and get out. So you can see I left it running, shooting dust everywhere. So yeah, when you enter here, I don't think this is a safe zone. None of it is, and so be careful. I enter. Check left, check right. Seriously, go in like it's like you're watching your six. There's your terminal for those that have not seen it before. Press F, click it, select your ship. There we go. Select your commodity. And I only brought the 300i. It can't really hold a whole lot. 1 SCU, I believe. But the point of this video wasn't to get rich. It was just to show y'all, help the community, help my org. I know some of the videos I find very confusing. They're all talking about, look at these dark marks, and I'm like, guys, those dark marks only work certain times a day, certain color profiles on your video cards. AMD color looks a little bit different than NVIDIA color. Some of them look flat. It depends on the range, the color range you have on your monitor, your gamma setting. There's just so much stuff that I'm like, the black marks didn't help me at all. What did it for me was the peninsula, 3 white islands, the lizard's mouth, and the alcove. The alcove is key. Once you find that alcove, you know the mountain range is just south of it. Bam, you found your drug lab. Okay, so I got my drugs. I'm heading out of here. I gotta exit atmosphere before I can go into quantum. I'll quantum jump from here to Grimhex. And then I'll make a point, like I'm not actually gonna make the sale. So I'm not gonna show you guys where the commodity terminals are in Grim Hex. I maybe should have, because that would help some other people, but I really wanted to push home the point that you can come at Yela from any direction and find those landmarks and get yourself to the drug lab. Here I'm getting up to full speed, full afterburner. I don't know if it's 1190 or 1210. Here you can see I'm leaving the planet. Little tiny ship. It looks cool though. Very basic origin ship. Looks nice. Alright, so now I'll press B, turn on, there's the quantum's already on. I just gotta find Grim Hex as I pass out. No, not really. Okay, there's Grim. No, next one. There we are. So usually when you come to Yela, jump to OM4 or jump to Grim Hex, and then spin around and you'll find your landmarks. If it's in the dark, you gotta look really close, but they're there. If you don't see them there, jump to OM3, look there.
Deactivated.
Don't go down to the planet until you find the landmarks. Okay, so here I'm going to turn back to the planet and show you. And there's our landmarks. You can already see them. See, there's the big peninsula. I'll get there. Okay. There's the big peninsula. There's the 3 white islands. If you look really close, you can see the lizard's mouth. And then right up north of that's the peninsula, and then the drug lab. I'm sorry, is the alcove, and then the drug lab. And from here, all I'm going to tell you is practice, practice, practice. The more you make this run, the easier it gets. It was very rocky for me the first couple hours. I tried to find this using other videos. Now, I got it like a pro. So you guys will get it too. You just need the landmarks and practice. Now originally on this video, this is where I was describing, you know, you can approach Yela from any direction, find these landmarks, and find the drug lab. That's why it was paused like that. But like I said, I forgot to turn my mic on. I didn't check it. And so here I am making a voiceover. See, right up there is the peninsula. All right, y'all, and this is Auto-X-tacy. I am with Search and Rescue and Medical and the Synchronizers. The website is up there on the top left of the video, synchronizers.com. If you want to visit our org on the RSI website, you can see it there, robertsspaceindustries.org's sync. Check us out. We're very active, a lot of friendly, great people to work with. If you're looking for a home, I would recommend it. This is Auto-X-tacy, and I'll see y'all in the next one.